Hi, my name's Kevin and welcome back to Tractors and Life. So this back here, excuse the wind noise, is about 60 acres. The 60 acres is at a higher elevation than the houses. They also suggested, and why don't you do a giveaway for your viewers and give the system away. Hey, I think you're going to find this to be an interesting episode. We're going to talk about just what the thumbnail said, which is AI and how it's impacting our everyday life. Also going to give you some progress around the property, you know, that mud project that we did a few weeks ago. Plus, I actually had the town in here taking care of some drainage issues for me. And really exciting, we're going to do a viewer giveaway. Towards the end of the video, I've got a really cool product that I want to introduce you guys to. I think it's going to solve some problems for some of you, and we're going to give it away to a viewer. We'll talk about the details as we go forward. Thank you so much for joining us, and let's get to work. So I'm wondering if I'm alone in this. I don't think I am. I've been on, it seems like a lifelong quest to try to find a decent high pressure nozzle for the hose. You know, often I don't want to get the pressure washer out. I want to have some decent pressure. So over the years, I've tried a lot of different things. I actually got these fireman type hoses, and they're okay, but they're not really high pressure. Here's another kind of fireman style. And then of course, you know, we've all got these that are adjustable and it says jet on there. It's not. The best ones that I've found have been these little ones, and I've got, looks like 3 of those. But the ones that work the best are these, and they don't have any way to shut on and off. So then what you've got to do is you've got to add a shut-off nozzle to it. I mean, they work okay. I've even got this kind of old-fashioned style that you turn. Actually, this is the shut-off that you can add, as I said, you know, to something like this, and it works okay. This is just the tip of the iceberg of what I've bought over the years. And then I've got these Y connectors, let's see, 4 of them, when I want to run more than one hose off. The problem is, and I bet you guys have experienced it too, is these plastic shutoffs, they break after a while. Let me show you the Y connectors that I've found that are just working great. So I've actually got 2 of these. It's this right here. Again, it's from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. It's heavy duty, it swivels, which makes it convenient, and it's easy on and off. I actually leave the water spigot on all the time. That's how positive these are as far as any leaks or anything like that. So yeah, I would highly recommend these. They are a good purchase. So the reason I'm bringing this up, take a look at this. Now, I bet all of you have seen this advertisement or something close to it. It's easily recognizable as AI. All kinds of AI nonsense out there.
I'm Liam from AC Manufacturing. Let me show you our new mini AC unit. It's ultra slim, powerful, and designed for modern spaces. Just press here to set the temperature. Smart, efficient, and ready for your home. This is our latest mini AC unit, perfect for any room. It's ultra slim, yet incredibly powerful and energy efficient. Smart controls, quiet operation, Bentley, ready to bring comfort to your home.
You know, there's really very little regulation when it comes to social media. You know, you don't see a lot of this type of AI commercial on regular TV, broadcast TV, because it's regulated. Truth in advertising. You know, that's something that's been around for years. Kind of got cleaned up in like the 60s and 70s, where if they were going to put something on TV, there had to be at least some modicum of truth to it. This stuff that they're showing on AI is just absolutely ridiculous. So I bought this high pressure nozzle and I received it, and it actually came with 2 of them. And I don't have it here to show you because I kind of lost my temper when I opened it up. It was absolutely ridiculous, just an absolute piece of trash. I ended up throwing it, I paid I think $45 for the two. And after I opened it up and checked it out, I threw them both in the garbage. I was just so frustrated. One thing, and there's a few others too, is and maybe they tell you this somewhere in the small print or in some type of disclaimer, but I didn't realize it. The way it works is you could only have a 1/2-inch hose. And then what you've got to do is you've got to cut the end off of your 1/2-inch hose. So you have to sacrifice the hose. You put it on, and then there's like a hose clamp that you clamp it with. It's lightweight. It's just absolute garbage. A couple people on YouTube and others have reviewed it, and the pressure is nothing like they show you in the advertisement. And again, you're seeing this in all kinds of ads there's one out right now that's got a supposed air conditioner. It's literally like this big. And they tell you that it will bring down the temperature, I don't remember how many degrees, in like 90 seconds.
Last week I exposed this SCAM air conditioner.
Created a patented NASA-inspired airflow acceleration system that pulls in surrounding hot air, rapidly cools it, and blasts out a steady stream of refreshing cold air.
Same style of advert, still running despite people reporting it. The difference now is artificial intelligence. The technology isn't producing the scam, it's just making it far easier to produce.
You know, it's caveat emptor, of course, buyer beware, but I really believe, and I'm not one for regulating, I don't like more government, I like less. But this is the Wild West. Something has to be done because there's people that are either gullible, as I was with that product. I mean, I figured it wouldn't work necessarily as well as they're showing, but I thought, hey, it may be a good alternative. It's absolute garbage. It really is. I just think that something's got to be done. What are your thoughts? Oh, and by the way, the good news is I actually found one. I got this on Amazon. I'm going to put the link in the description. I'm really happy with it. And it makes sense the way that it's designed. Again, I did add this shutoff to it. But again, just for grabbing a hose, having high pressure, not having to deal with the pressure washer, at times is really convenient. So again, I'll put this in the description. I'm really, really happy with it. It's really heavy duty. I think it's gonna last a long time. So let me show you guys something here on the property. So this back here, excuse the wind noise, is about 60 acres. What happened years ago, that was all farmed. When this portion, like where our house is and what have you, all up and down the street, when the property was developed, what the farmer did was he skimmed off most of the topsoil, and which you can't blame him. And so consequently, the 60 acres is at a higher elevation than the houses. So the town has come in, they talked to me before they did it, and they had concerns with the drainage. Starting back here, and all up here, and out to the street, they've cut that swale. They did a really nice job. They had a big John Deere excavator out here, and I mean, they shot grade and everything else, so I think it's gonna work just fantastic as far as drainage goes. My concern is that I'm not gonna be able to mow this. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera or not. There's no way that that's gonna be able to be mowed. And my fear is that it's gonna get just like this. So this drainage ditch is all overgrown, and it's not been cleaned out for years. When I talked to the town about it, they said, oh, well, that's county. You got to call the county for that. And the guy says they get upset when we work on their stuff. So yeah, I'll call the county. And yeah, I get it. You know, guys with the county, they want to be able to do their work. If everybody else is doing the work, they've got nothing to do and puts their jobs in jeopardy. So I get that. So this will need to be cleared. And I think once that's done, it's gonna work great. I first thought they may be putting a culvert back here off the 60 acres, but judging by the size of the swale, I don't think that's the case. I think the only thing that's gonna happen right now is they're gonna come in and clean all the spoils up. And yeah, again, I think overall this is gonna be great for us. This area back here in the corner, usually I can't cut that till mid-May because it's so wet. I think now it's gonna make it a little bit easier. Let me also show you, in our last video, we were taking care of some area over by the garden and some other low spots, and dealing with all that mud. And let me show you where we're at right now as far as seeding. So this is the area. If you remember, I had 15 yards of soil that I bought in. I'm not sure what happened over here. I don't know how I screwed that up. But the grass seed's starting to come up. I mean, it's not great. I kind of knew that it wouldn't be. I mean, it's the middle of July and the temperature's been, you know, mid to high 80s. No rain at all. I've often said, if you want to stop the rain, if you're getting too much rain, have Kevin plant grass seed. It'll never rain again. So shortly thereafter, the town came back and finished up the job. Well, I got to tell you, I just love watching a skilled operator. This guy was really good with this loader, and yeah, got it to be, you know, just almost a finished grade. Really nice job. Now, I did not put straw down, mainly because trying to grow grass in July is almost futile. I thought I would try to get some type of a stand, and I still might, but let me give you an example. This here, next to the barn, I seeded this, and it grew in September, late September. So during the fall, that's the time to plant grass seed. So I'll be reseeding this whole thing come fall. Still looks dirty. I have to tell you, if you're building a house or you've got a stone driveway, you're thinking of paving it, save some more money and go with concrete. The only time a blacktop driveway looks good is when it's sealed. You can see, I don't know if it's gonna show up in the camera, there's like tracks all over the place. And that was done with a pressure washer and soap. House garage is done. And you know what, I'm tired. That took me about 3.5 hours, something like that. So, yeah, I'm glad it's done. You guys know me, Mr. Anal, Mr. OCD. I like everything clean, everything in its place. So throughout the history of the channel, I've mentioned that a number of times vendors will contact us and want us to feature their product. And honestly, I say no more than yes, because sometimes it's just not right for us or the channel. But this company, I'll put the name on the screen. I can't really pronounce it. It's Ueevii, I think it is. They contacted us and wanted us to demonstrate this product, to install it, demonstrate it. And what this does is this extends your internet signal. It's great for farms, ranches, homesteads. You could extend your internet signal wirelessly for up to 1.8 miles. And there's a number of people on the internet, YouTube and such, that have purchased this product and demonstrated that, yeah, it actually can go that far. So when they contacted me, I thought, geez, that'd be really interesting because it comes with cameras. And I thought that this security camera would be of great benefit to us. But The issue is, if you take a look at this video, I think about a year or so ago, I actually ran a hard line from in the house, from the router in the house out to the barn. Because for me, I've only got about 15 feet difference between the house and the barn. So yeah, I did that and it's worked great, no problems at all. So after I looked at all this, I thought, geez, you know, I don't know that this is going to be right for me. I contacted the company and kind of explained the situation, you know, being that I've already got the hard line, and we would have to do some additional modifications with regard to electric for it. I thought they were going to be upset, you know, having already sent it to me. They weren't at all. And that's why I'm so excited about doing this, because I love when I'm dealing with great companies, and this is a great company. The response to me was, well, Kevin, keep it. Go ahead and do it anyhow. Do an unboxing video, and also explain to your viewers why it wasn't right for you. And I thought, geez, really? You want me saying that? And they said, yeah, absolutely. We're that confident in our product. It might not be right for you, but it'll be right for someone else. They also suggested, and I jumped all over this, why don't you do a giveaway for your viewers and give the system away to one of the viewers, and you know, it'll get to a place where it can be used. So that's what we're going to do. I'll talk about that more in a second. One of you are going to own this system, but let me talk about kind of the mechanics of the system as well. So assuming you've got internet in your house, you know, the challenge would be to take it to any type of an outbuilding at all. Or maybe you just want to add some security using this camera. Well, this is ideal for that. And it literally is plug and play. It is so simple to install. This comes with everything that you're going to need. And it's not an inferior system. It's up to 100 megs per second as far as the speed. It's 5.8 gigahertz. And it's totally and completely weatherproof. Now you can go on Amazon and see this system, and it's a little less than $200. I think $184. So in addition to their suggestion to demonstrate and give away, they said, hey, you know what? We'll even give a discount to your viewers, the people that don't get selected to have this product, and they can benefit as well. So we'll talk about that in a moment too, how the mechanics of that are going to work. But let me show you what it does come with. So it's kind of a sending and receiving unit. There's two of them. You would mount one of these on your house or wherever the signal's coming from, and point it through line of sight to the outbuilding that you want to receive. So that's what this is for. It also, and I'm telling you, this is complete. This comes with everything that you're going to need. It's got the plugs that you'll need for these, plus the cords as well. And then they even give you the mounting brackets. Let's take a look at one of these. There we go. So this is the mounting bracket, and one of these, you can see how it's kind of recessed here. One of these is going to attach to the house, and one to the outbuilding that you're trying to send the signal to. And then in addition, this camera, this security camera. Now, I don't know a lot about security cameras, but this seems substantial. It really does. It just plugs in, and you've got everything, all the hardware, all the screws, nuts, bolts, everything that you're going to need. Maybe you've got a fire pit out there. Maybe you want to stream some movies while you're sitting out by the fire pit. Maybe you got a pool sitting outside there and you want to have a security camera on the pool when the kids are in it. Again, a number of different reasons that you might want to have this. So here's how this is going to work. 1 week from today, so a week from you seeing this video, we're going to announce a winner. So if you want to enter, in the comments, put, just write internet, your name, first name only is fine, and where you're from. Because we are going to limit this to the 48 lower states. You know, I'm not going to ship this to Singapore. So again, internet, your name, and where you're from. I'll pay for the shipping, and we'll get this to you. I'm not a tech guy. You know, this kind of stuff, you know, I'm not great at it, okay? This is for an idiot like me, okay? Install it, plug and play, and you've got internet out to your barn, to your fire pit, to your pool, to your storage building, or cameras. Maybe you want to put a camera, maybe you've got a gate and you want to put a camera down at the front gate. Well, as long as it's within 1.8 miles, this is going to work perfectly. So again, internet, name, where you're from, good luck to you.